Hi, welcome back to Talk of the Town. This past April 27th at the Hilton Head Presbyterian Church, the Rotary Club of Hilton Head presented the annual Safety Town event. And here to share more, Rotarians Jody Levitt and Karen Cully. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much
Glad
for having us.
Glad to have you both. So tell us a little bit. You actually were chairing the event this year, right, Jody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
it was
yes.
such an honor.
Yes, you were the mayor of Safety Town.
That's what they said. That's what they said. But I'll tell you, I had a great town council of which
Yes.
Karen was part. So.
Wonderful, wonderful. So tell me a little bit about the setup and partnering with Early Childhood Center. How is that different from past events?
Sure. Well, in the past, we would just open it up to the community and let parents bring their children to Safety Town, whatever day it was scheduled. This year, in an effort to reach out to more children, we talked to the Hilton Head Early Childhood Center and said, would you like to do this as a field trip and bring your pre-K children over? So 140 pre-K kids came, and so we had them sort of like a captive audience.
Yeah.
Rotated them through the stations, and the results, the surveys that have come back from the teachers have been so positive.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's great.
That's like a guaranteed crowd.
Yes, exactly.
Which is one of the reasons we changed the format.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that. I think sometimes, you know, you expect people will take great advantage of that, and they don't always. So
Right.
I think that was a great change. So what did the children experience while at Safety Town?
We had so many wonderful community partners. Hilton Head Fire and Rescue had their big fire truck, their ambulance. They taught the kids how to dial 911. They created a hazard house, so they talk about what to do in case of a fire. Hilton Head Hospital did teddy bear triage, where each little child got their own teddy bear.
Their own teddy bear that's had an injury. And
Yes.
the children help diagnose and takes that fear out of going
Yeah.
into the emergency room if they have to in the future. The Sheriff's Department was there. They taught the children stranger danger.
Oh, good.
They got to climb in and out of a patrol car.
Yeah.
And we have cat cars, which are little go-karts. And the kids love going around the track, I guess is what you could call it, but it's laid out like a street.
Right.
They learn how to cross streets. They learn about the safety lights. Tom Trout from Palmetto Electric built us our very own safety light, so we have our own stoplight. The kids are learning all those different things. We had Sasha the comfort dog, which you arranged
This year we added two new stations.
Sure.
One was electricity safety, teaching kids not to touch those power lines.
Right.
And then Sasha, the comfort dog, taught kids about how to approach a strange animal, that you don't just run up and hug a strange animal.
Yeah,
So
especially children, you have to teach them not to be so excited to see an animal.
Exactly.
Another thing that was so important for the children to learn with the firemen, they got to see them in their outfit.
Yeah.
You know, kids hide under beds because they just see, to them it looks like Darth Vader coming at them.
Right.
But these kids got to touch the firemen and see
Yeah.
everything, taking that fear away so they know that's who you go to for help. You don't hide from them. And then we had Sandbox there to give the kids a little bit of a break and do a safety craft.
Yeah.
So it was great.
Really,
So
really.
all the kids got Safety Town t-shirts and backpack bags to put their little friend from Teddy Bear Triage, and all kinds of good information went home with the children, so the parents could extend those lessons at home.
Yeah, which is wonderful. So how do you offer this program to children at no cost?
That takes the work of a lot of Rotarians, because
Right.
all the fundraising that we do goes into the many community projects, but Safety Town is one. So anytime you see a Rotarian ringing a bell or working at the Heritage, all of those things come back to our club and then go right back out into the community.
Bell ringing we do for the Salvation
That's right.
Army.
Right.
And but when you see us at Heritage, we're working on the scholarships.
Yes.
We're working on a lot of children's projects in the community.
Yeah, yeah.
And we have other fundraisers throughout the year too. So and we count on the Rotarian volunteers. You had what, 40 this year, Jody?
Yes, 40
Wow.
volunteers, and they gave their whole morning. We started setting up about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And so from 4, and then we finished, I don't know, around 1 or 2 in the
And
afternoon.
then our whole community of tiny houses is put away for the year, and we'll bring it back out next year,
Yep.
because we want to continue to do this in the future.
Wonderful.
right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us
Yeah,
today.
absolutely, and for setting up and all that the Rotarians do. So appreciate
Great.
it, and come back soon.
You
We
got
will,
it.
Sandy. Thank you.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.